Be me, 30-year-old female, senior project manager at a tech consulting firm in downtown Chicago. The kind of person who schedules spontaneity into Google Calendar. Wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day. Spin class, green juice, check emails while on the stationary bike. Wear power suits that cost more than my first car. Believe fully in the grindset. If you aren't exhausted, you aren't trying. My entire identity is built on efficiency, climbing the ladder, and being the person everyone is terrified of, but respects. Dating life is a series of networking events disguised as drinks. Swipe left on anyone who doesn't have founder or VP in their bio. Enter Ben. Ben is a systems analyst who sits 3 desks down. He's been here for 5 years. We started around the same time. I've been promoted 4 times. Ben has been promoted exactly 0 times. He's not incompetent. In fact, he's annoying good. Whenever the server crashes or a client's API implodes, Ben fixes it. But he does it with 0 flair. No saving the day email blasts. No staying until midnight to prove dedication. He comes in at 8:59 a.m. He leaves at 5:01 p.m. every single day. It drives me insane. It's offensive, honestly. We are in a high-growth sector. We are disrupting industries. And this guy is treating it like he's punching a clock at a factory in 1950. Decide I need to fix him. Call it a pet project. Call it mentorship. Really, I just need to validate my own suffering by making sure everyone else is suffering too. Corner him in the break room while he's making tea. Not coffee. Tea. Earl Grey, brought from home in a little tin. Hey Ben, missed you at the happy hour last night. VP of Sales was asking about the migration. He looks up, calm, unbothered. Oh hey Vanessa. Yeah, I had plans. Plans? On a Thursday? We're pushing for Q3 close. He smiles, that polite, infuriating smile. Yeah, Thursday is grocery night. I stare at him. Grocery night. You missed a networking opportunity with upper management to buy eggs. You know, Ben, visibility is key here. You do good work, but nobody sees it. The work gets done, he says, taking a sip. The client is happy. Isn't that the metric? The metric is growth, Ben. Don't you want to lead a team? Get a corner office. He looks at the fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, then looks at me. Not particularly. He walks away. I stand there fuming. Who says that? Who looks at a promotion and says, nah, start paying closer attention to him. Watch his Slack status. Active all day. Answers questions instantly. But the second the clock hits 5 p.m., gray circle. Offline. I sent him messages at 5:15 p.m. just to test him. Urgent issue with the dashboard. No reply until 9 a.m. the next day. Fixed it, log attached. He didn't even apologize for the delay. He just did the work during work hours. The audacity. A few months later, the big crunch hits. Massive project for a fintech client. Timeline is impossible. Budget is tight. Panic mode initiated. I am thriving. This is my element. Running on caffeine and cortisol. Yelling at juniors. Reorganizing Gantt charts at 2 a.m. Ordering pizza for the team every night for 2 weeks. Everyone is miserable, visibly aging. Except Ben. Ben does his part. He automates 3 weeks of data entry in 2 days. Then he goes home. At 5 p.m., I catch him packing his bag while the rest of us are bracing for another 6 hours. Ben, where are you going? The team is drowning. He pauses, putting on his jacket. A generic North Face fleece he's worn since 2018. My deliverables are done, Vanessa. I uploaded the scripts. You just need to run them. It's about morale, Ben. It looks bad if you leave. Morale is management's job, he says quietly. I'm an analyst. I analyzed. I fixed. I'm going home. I snap. You have zero passion. Do you know that? There are 100 people waiting for your job who would kill to be here. He looks at me with those dead, calm eyes. Not angry, just tired of the conversation. I sell my labor for a salary, Vanessa. I don't sell my life. There's a difference. That's a loser mindset. I spit out. He shrugs. Maybe, but I'll sleep 8 hours tonight. Will you? He leaves. I stay until 3 a.m. I fix the slide deck. We win the client. I get a bonus. I buy a designer bag I'm too tired to wear, to places I'm too busy to visit. Ben gets a standard meets expectations review. He signs it without reading the comments. 2 weeks later. It's a Tuesday. Random Tuesday. Ben walks into my office. Closes the door. I assume he's finally asking for that raise. Finally realized he needs to play the game. I put on my benevolent leader face. What can I do for you, Ben? He places a single sheet of paper on my desk. Resignation. 2 weeks' notice, he says. I blink. My brain short-circuits. Who poached you? Deloitte? Accenture? Did they offer equity? No one poached me. Then where are you going? You can't just quit without a landing spot. I have a landing spot. Who is it? I can match their offer. If it's about the title, we can talk senior analyst. He shakes his head. Small smile. Real smile. Not the office grimace. I'm moving upstate. To do what? Remote work? No, to not do this. He gestures vaguely at the open plan office, the monitors, the stress balls, the inspirational posters. I'm done, Vanessa. I laugh. A condescending, sharp laugh. Okay, sure, you're having a quarter-life crisis. You'll be back in 6 months when you realize health insurance costs money. Maybe, he says, but I doubt it. He works his 2 weeks. He documents everything, creates manuals for his replacement, cleans his desk. His desk has no personal items, no photos of a girlfriend, no Funko Pops, just a keyboard and a mouse. On his last day, there's no cake. He didn't want one. He just waves at the receptionist and walks out. The glass doors slide shut behind him. I watch from my window. He gets into a 2010 Honda Civic and drives away. I feel a strange sense of victory. The weak link is gone. Now we can really hustle. 6 months pass. The department is on fire. Ben's replacement is an ambitious go-getter named Kyle. Kyle stays until 9 p.m. every night. Kyle talks a big game. Kyle also breaks the database twice a week because he rushes. I miss Ben. I hate that I miss Ben. I hate that the quiet, boring guy was the load-bearing wall of this entire department. Stress is eating me alive. My hair is thinning. I have a twitch in my left eye. I'm making more money than ever. I have no time to spend it. One night, 11 p.m., staring at a spreadsheet that won't reconcile. I remember Ben. Wonder if he's starving yet. Wonder if he's begging for a junior dev role at some mid-tier firm. Open LinkedIn. Search Ben Miller. Profile photo is gone. Last update, systems analyst at company name ended 6 months ago. No new role. No open to work banner. Check Facebook. Private. Check Instagram. He didn't have one. It annoys me. He should be failing. He should be posting desperate looking for opportunities updates. It becomes an itch. I need to know I was right. I need to know that the grind is the only way. I find his personal email in the old HR archives. Send a message. Hey Ben, hope you're well. We ran into a legacy code issue on the monolith. Kyle is struggling. Do you do consulting? Bounce back. Auto reply. I am no longer checking this address. If this is urgent, I probably can't help you. Zero contact info. Now I'm obsessed. I need to find him. I tell myself it's for the code. It's not for the code. It's because I'm miserable, and I need him to be miserable too. I remember he mentioned upstate once, and something about his grandfather's old place. I remember he had a 607 area code number. I do some digging. Reverse phone lookup. Find an address in a town called Otago. Population, nothing. It's a 3-hour drive. I clear my Saturday schedule. Tell myself I'm going for a scenic drive to clear my head. Take my Audi. Drive past the suburbs. Past the exurbs. Into the boonies. Roads turn from pavement to gravel. GPS signal gets spotty. Finally find the mailbox number. It's a long dirt driveway. Pull up. It's not a shack. It's a small, modest farmhouse. Needs paint, but the roof looks new. There's a barn, and a massive garden, and a greenhouse. Park the car. Step out in my Prada boots. Mud immediately ruins them. I hear a saw buzzing. Walk towards the barn. The big doors are open. Inside it smells like sawdust and pine. There's Ben. He's wearing flannel. Real flannel, not the hipster kind. Covered in dust. He's building a table. He looks different. He's got a beard. He's tanned. He's put on muscle. He stops the saw, pulls off his ear protection, looks at me. Doesn't look surprised, just looks calm. Vanessa, Ben. Awkward silence. You drove a long way, he says. I was in the area. I lie. Hiking. He looks at my boots. He knows. Right, hiking. He wipes his hands on a rag. Want a coffee? I made a fresh pod. We sit on the porch. The air is clean. Too clean. It makes me anxious. It's so quiet I can hear a bird 3 trees over. So, I say, trying to regain my power dynamic. This is it? You're a carpenter now? I make furniture, he says. Custom orders, tables, chairs, whatever people need. Does it pay? Enough. Enough for what? Retirement? 401k? Health insurance? He laughs. A deep, genuine belly laugh. I've never heard him laugh like that in 5 years. I own the house outright. Property taxes are low. I grow half my food. My overhead is 0, Vanessa. But you're wasting your potential. I insist. You were a genius with SQL. You could be making 200k a year easily. He leans back in his rocking chair. Takes a sip of coffee. I was making 140k, he says, and I was spending 80k of it just to cope with the job that paid me the 140k. What do you mean? Takeout because I was too tired to cook, Uber because I was too tired to drive, alcohol to numb the stress, therapy to handle the anxiety. Vacations I never enjoyed because I was checking email. He looks at the trees. I did the math, Vanessa. I'm a data guy, remember? The cost of living wasn't just rent. It was the cost of Tala living the way you have to live to maintain that career. Now? I make about 40k a year selling tables. And I keep 35k of it. And I wake up when the sun comes up. And I answer to no one. I stare at him. I want to poke holes in it. I want to tell him he's irrelevant, that he's nobody. But he doesn't look like a nobody. He looks like a king in his own kingdom. Don't you miss the rush? I ask. The feeling of closing a deal? Being important? He looks at me with pity. Actual pity. Vanessa, in 5 years, nobody at that company will remember my name, or yours. The code I wrote is already legacy. It'll be deleted in another update. This table? He pats the oak wood next to him. This table will outlive me. A family will eat dinner at this table for 50 years. That's real. The screen wasn't real. I feel a lump in my throat. I hate him. I hate him because he's right. I hate him because I'm 30 and I have hypertension and he's 32 and looks 10 years younger than me. You ran away, I accuse him. You couldn't hack the pressure. I didn't run away from the pressure, he says softly. I walked away from the noise. There's a difference. He stands up. I have to get back to the shop. Glue is drying. He doesn't ask me to stay. He doesn't ask for updates on the firm. He doesn't care. He truly, deeply does not care. Good luck, Vanessa, he says. He goes back into the barn. The saw starts up again. A steady, rhythmic buzz. I walk back to my Audi. Sit in the driver's seat. Leather interior. Heated seats. Climate control. Phone buzzes. Slack notification. Kyle. Urgent. Prod is down. Client is screaming. Another buzz. Boss, where are you? Need you on the war room call ASAP. I look at the phone. I look at the barn. I want to throw the phone into the woods. But I don't. I can't. I'm not him. I put the car in reverse. Drive 3 hours back to the city. My apartment is cold. It's modern and chic and empty. I order Thai food at 9 p.m. Open my laptop, log into the war room. Sorry I'm late, I type. Network issues. I work until 2 a.m. The code is fixed. The client is pacified. I close the laptop. Silence. But it's not the good kind of silence. It's the humming silence of a refrigerator and distant traffic. I look at my expensive dining table. It's glass and chrome. Cold to the touch. I wonder who made it. Probably a machine. I think about Ben's oak table. I think about the sawdust. I realize I'm the ghost. He's the one who's alive. Go to bed. Set alarm for 4:30 a.m. Do it all again. Because I don't know how to stop.